Hey, welcome back, y'all. It's Thursday. I want to do another movie analogy. And if this video is found to you, there may be something in it for you. So stick around. So the analogy I've got today is another Lord of the Rings analogy. I can't help it. I'm a Lord of the Rings fan. But if we think of the storyline for Lord of the Rings and Frodo being the main character and all the trials and tribulations he has to go to being his life lessons, we can think of Gandalf, Elrond, Gimli, Legolas, Aragorn as Frodo's spirit guides. They hold council in Rivendell at the beginning of the story to agree on the fate of the One Ring and who will carry it. So they've now tasked Frodo with this mission. Frodo doesn't entirely believe that he's up to it and that he can do it. But his spirit guides believe in him. They know that he can. So they set the task upon him, and with a group of friends and his spirit guides, he sets out on that mission. And along that path, his group gets divided. They meet countless amounts of peril. And Frodo goes back and forth continuously in his own self-doubt, in fear, in danger, in sadness and loneliness, some moments of happiness, and he's constantly conflicted about if he can make it. And he makes mistakes on several occasions that put him in further danger and set him back, it would seem. Along the way, though, Gandalf may not be with him the entire time, physically, but Gandalf is with him in spirit. And even as he's separated from his other spirit guides like Aragorn or Legolas and Gimli, they're still with him in spirit. And they still have faith in him. And they still have him in their thoughts. And despite all odds, despite mistakes, setbacks, ridiculous situations that otherwise a hobbit would not have overcome, Frodo makes it to Mount Doom. And he's able to cast the ring into Mount Doom to destroy it. Now that required an immeasurable amount of growth on Frodo's part. And it required an immeasurable amount of faith from his spirit guides and from him. And even down to the last moment, he hesitates before the ring falls into the fire of Mount Doom. It has to be bitten off his hand by Gollum because Frodo has now put the ring back on. In a misguided, fear-based decision, only to lose the ring to the fire of Mount Doom, to destroy it, and to better all of Middle-earth. So Frodo has gone through this immense amount of growth. He's learned countless things about himself, about his resilience, about his strength. And that doesn't just better him, because in the end, the result betters all of Middle-earth. Along our paths in life, oftentimes we don't know the outcome. We hardly ever do. We have ideas about the outcome, and we stumble. We hesitate in the face of our fears and our doubts, our loneliness, setbacks, obstacles that feel impossible to overcome. But the more that we put faith into our purpose, into our spirituality, however we connect with a higher power, and we give up those fears, we give up that control to want to quit, to a higher purpose, and we look at it with faith that we're meant to overcome it, and we're meant to grow and evolve, is how we can traverse any hardship in our life. It's how we can pick ourselves back up when we do fall. And it's how we do evolve and awaken to our true potential and our true selves. And it's how we better the collective consciousness of the world that we live in. Because as we do that for ourselves, even without noticing it, we are sharing it with the world around us and the people around us. And no matter what you've got going on right now, no matter what may be making you feel like you can't do it, or that you are all alone, just remember that you were put here with purpose to overcome every obstacle along your path. And your spirit guides are looking out for you. However you know your spirit guides to be. The harder you tell yourself that you know you don't have to quit, and despite how hard it is in any given moment, the more that we relinquish those fears, those doubts, that sadness or loneliness, and live in faith, hope, love for ourselves, the more we find that we'll overcome all of those obstacles. We'll learn the lessons that we need to learn for ourselves to grow from each of those situations, become the new evolution of ourselves, our best selves, and contribute to the growth of something collective for everybody in the world. Hope somebody needed to hear that today. If you like the video, please leave me a comment, let me know. If there's another movie you want me to do an analogy on, leave that in the comments also. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and keep up with these. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day, y'all. Bye.